Yo, hip hop heist, man. What up? We back at it with another reaction. 50 Cent responds to Jay-Z and Epstein files and threatens him with documentary, man. Shout out to Chig Smooth with the article, man. We appreciate him bringing us this article so that we can react. This is Hip Hop Heist TV, man. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe. And boom. A lot going on right now, man. Let's get right to it.
This is all bad, you guys. Allegedly. They got who and what with who? Where?
Right.
Say it is so, please. Now, yesterday, over 100,000 Epstein files were released. And just like...
Nah, man, 3 million. They said 3 million is set to be totally released. That's crazy. And now they got Jay-Z in there, so I don't know, man. Let's listen up.
The time files have been released, people go through searching for names of celebrities that might be on the list. And up until last night, it was so far so good. After these files were released yesterday, people found out that names of two prominent rappers, Jay-Z and Pusha T, were actually on the list. Now this sent everybody in a spiral. People went crazy saying, wait, what? Jay-Z the legend and Pusha T the spitter? Ain't no way. Now let's actually get into it. The document in the files that actually has Jay-Z's name in it is an FBI intake form, a form that names Harvey Weinstein and Jay-Z in an unverified allegation. Now this document was dated July 2019, and it basically shows a tip that was submitted to the federal authorities by a woman whose identity remains redacted. Now according to this intake form, the woman claims she was abducted from her home in the mid-90s and later woke up in what she believed was Epstein's mansion in Florida. According to the woman, she alleges that Weinstein was present and sexually assaulted her. The same document states that Jay-Z was also in the room at the time. Now, this form does not include any evidence, witness corroboration, or investigative findings supporting the...
See, that's where that's where I'm kind of at odds with what that is, because think about, there was that thing with Drewski, right? It was just similar like this. Not even this. This was this just happened to Jay-Z. This might be the same incident, but where that guy was taking on, there was a lawyer in Florida or Texas that was taking on clients that were just making up ish. I believe the girl even came out later that said that never happened. Like, I made it up to get some bread. So without, you know what I mean, it just gets weird when it's just words, right? Because people get crazy. People can say anything, you know, but, man, that's crazy, you know, and I don't know, that, it's interesting, right? It's interesting. I don't know. She says she woke up at Epstein's mansion, and Jay-Z was there. That is crazy. But I mean, I don't know. I wasn't there. Nobody was there. You know, we don't know. We don't, the public, like, we don't know. Is this a real story or is this crazy? And you know, like with evidence, you can figure this out, but that's the thing too. There would be evidence, right? Like, I'm sure if this all happened, it was recorded, right, for the purposes of blackmail or whatever that Epstein was using, supposedly, right? These are all just, all we do is read tabloids and stuff. So what I'm saying though, that shit would be probably recorded somewhere for a piece of blackmail if that happened. I don't know. I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not the expert at all this, but what I'm trying to explain is that that's crazy. I mean, it's just crazy how I think Pusha T's in it too. But we'll keep going. Hit that like and subscribe, and let's go, man.
As you guys can see here, This is the actual FBI
Oh,
crisis intake
okay.
form.
So
The
they got
woman
the
called
whole.
up the FBI to reveal herself as a past victim of sex abuse by Epstein. She said the abuse happened during parties, and she identified as a friend of somebody whose name was redacted. In approximately 1996, the woman resided with somebody, and she later woke in the presence of Harvey Weinstein and Sean Carter, aka Jay-Z. While Weinstein had inserted his fingers into Redacted, the
Wow.
woman believed she was in Epstein's mansion in Florida. She also claimed she was abducted on 7 occasions, awakened each time in an opulent indoor setting. So, there you guys go. This was a record of what someone told the FBI, and this intake form does not determine the fact.
Right.
Jay-Z has not been charged with any crime. The document does not state that he was investigated or found to have engaged in any wrongdoing. Now, for everybody wondering, yo, who is this woman? Why is her name redacted? Well, I'm sure you guys can guess why her name was redacted, but people are suspecting that it might be somebody whose name is similar to BMW Left. The smart ones are gonna get that hint in the comments. Now, even though these are just wild claims from an FBI intake form, that's not stopping 50 Cent, a lifelong enemy of Jay-Z, from having his own fun with it. 50 went on Instagram to react to the news. He said, damn, they got your man Jay in the Epstein files.
Alright, so look. Said 50 Cent. 50 Cent says, damn, they got you, man, Jay, in the Epstein files. I gotta do a doc on this shit. Oh, man, that's crazy. And as you know, they could do docs on anything, so that's crazy. That's interesting, but let's keep going. The AI photo's crazy, though.
Gotta do a doc on this shit. Hey, dog, first of all, I'm not too sure about the legalities, but I think Jay-Z is going to sue the ever-living life out of 50 Cent if he ever tries to make an Epstein doc.
That makes sense. Remember, he sued that guy, that lawyer that was fishing for women just to say fake stories. I forgot that lawyer. What was that lawyer's name? What was that lawyer's name? Let's look it up. Jay-Z. Let's do Jay-Z versus lawyer. It was a lawyer that was doing this to everybody, right? Alex Spiro, boom. No, that's his lawyer. All right, you're gonna have to go find that, but yeah, like there was a lawyer that was, there was basically just falsifying stories, and then Jay-Z ended up winning in court. This was like sometime in October or some shit, or sometime last year. That's crazy though, how that can happen. So to me, he's definitely gonna sue whoever tried to mess with that. But that's crazy, bro. He keeps popping up and all this.
If you guys know Jay-Z's legal team and Rock Nation's legal team, these guys do not play around with his name and image. Now, it doesn't stop there. 50 went on to say, yo, I know I'm late on this, but this is kind of crazy. What do you do to get thrown in that mix? Now, you do have a lot of people saying, wait, this dates back to the 90s when Jay-Z wasn't even on the level he is now. Why would he be on the radar to be partying with Epstein? And also the fact that anybody could just call into the FBI intake hotline with any unrealistic timelines and claims about anybody. However, people that are anti-Jay-Z are pulling up old clips, specifically of Kanye West, where he was trying to allude something about Jay-Z.
If you take people like Jay-Z and fucking Pusha T, they made their living killing our people. So how the fuck they gonna stand up for our people? You know what I'm saying? But we forget that because we love Jay-Z's music so much. We love Pusha's music so much, right? But you think they would ever, Beyonce had the best fit for somebody else? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You think they would ever tell the truth? No, if they told the truth, they'd go to jail. You know what I'm saying? So you have liars. Man. Liars are now the face of our culture.
That's deep.
Whole wicked system of Rock Nation Jay-Z.
Yes. Yes.
You who say you rose from the gutter, but you have trained and bartered the souls of young men, and you're still doing it.
Who we seen Jay close to?
Choke no joke.
Harvey
Choke
Weinstein.
no joke.
Right? Him and Harvey Weinstein got. Harvey Weinstein has Jay-Z's rights for television and movies. You knew that?
No, I was
Jay-Z sold his life rights to Harvey Weinstein.
Whoa. Whoa. That's dark right there. He just said that. Y'all heard that.
Harvey Weinstein has Jay-Z's rights for television and movies. You knew that?
No, I was
Jay-Z sold his life rights to Harvey Weinstein.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
So
It get dark.
I don't think Jay has been secretive about him being just the ultimate capitalist. But you think it's deeper than just money?
Yeah, because he signed up for something that he can't get out of.
But you guys get in the comments below. What do you guys?
Hey man, real quick, shout out Chicks for all that. Bringing us this news article for us to react to, man. Yeah, that's crazy. I think Jay-Z about to have a field day with all this. Not Jay-Z, 50 Cent. Excuse me. I think 50 Cent about to have a field day with all of this. Like, let's be real. This only adds fuel to 50's, you know what I mean, Jay-Z smear campaign. So, expect to see a bunch more reactions about 50 Cent responding to all this stuff going on. So, interesting, man. But yeah, they got Pusha T, so we'll have to make a Pusha T reaction. But man, just hope that never happened. Prayers if it did. Prayers to everybody involved on that other side. You know, but it's crazy. I wonder what the purpose was to, you know, because the whole time about release the Epstein files, release the files. We're gonna release them. You know, the government saying we're gonna release them. And then now it's like they said like 2 or 3 mil pages of that. But why now? There's something going on, like, you know what I mean? They're trying to hide, or maybe it's covering up that the Minneapolis stuff. Wow, it gets deep, man. But with y'all, that's all we do, man. Get to the rabbit hole, but find the treasure at the end of the you know what I mean, that rainbow. So be happy, be healthy, do what you got to do to survive, like Pac said. But also, man, be of service. Help somebody out today. I feel like that's why we really here as human beings on this earth. If you want to support the channel more, man, go cop that sticker, 555. It's right under, down below this video. Just click down, scroll down, go down there, hit that product, and then boom. But yeah, everybody that's copped it so far, I appreciate y'all. It's also on this channel store tab. If you want to go to the channel, the store tab's right there at the end of all the tabs. Just hit that, it'll take you to Spring. Spring is the website that holds our sticker, that, you know, processes the payment. And yeah, man, I really appreciate y'all watching. I appreciate the engagement, and let's keep getting down to brass tacks, you feel me? So with that being said, man, we out. Peace.